number 6, science-backed tips to burn belly fat. So if you're looking to burn off that belly fat, this is what the science says and has been proven to be really helpful. Okay, tip number 1 is to stress less. And going out into nature has been proven because of the sounds in nature to lessen cortisol levels, which of course is one of our stress hormones. In this study, it was found that inducing physiological stress recovery with the sounds of nature is possible. So going out and walking in a forest, a great way to actually target that belly fat by reducing those cortisol levels. Okay, tip number 2 is to lift weights. So exercise we know is really important, but in this study it was found that aerobic plus resistance training, so some type of weightlifting, was more effective in improving the visceral adiposity, metabolic profile, and inflammatory markers than aerobic training in obese adolescents. So that's really important. We know we've got to move, but lifting something heavy every day is going to go a long way to burn off that extra belly fat. Okay, tip number 3 is your omega-3s. Now in this study, it was found that omega-3, the PUFA's supplementation, augmented the reduction of abdominal fat mass and percentage in overweight or obese individuals on a weight loss diet. So it's really important to get enough of those omega-3s, especially that DHA, which as humans we tend to be much more deficient in. Taking a high quality fish oil supplement, this is what I do to make sure that I'm getting enough, even though I do eat my fish. Okay, tip number 4 for burning that belly fat is green tea. Now we've known for years that green tea, especially those catechins, the EGCG, has been and results in that burning of that belly fat. So in this study, the green tea catechin consumption enhances exercise-induced abdominal fat loss in overweight and obese adults. So great for burning off that extra fat. So drinking green tea, taking it in a fat burning type of supplement, also amazing. Just make sure it's a high quality one. Okay, tip number 5 for that belly fat is to get enough sleep. Now we know that sleep is when our thyroid is most active. This is so important for our overall metabolism. This is when our brain detoxes. This is when our organs detox as well. We need to have a good night's sleep and on a regular schedule for our circadian rhythms and our leptin signaling. So burning that belly fat, really important to fix that leptin resistance as well. Okay, tip number 6 for burning that belly fat is don't skip breakfast. So this is interesting. In a more recent study in 2022, this study showed that improving sleep duration and decreasing breakfast skipping to decrease the risk of abdominal obesity in postmenopausal women was found. So not skipping your breakfast is something that I always say in terms of fixing the leptin resistance. You want to have a good sized breakfast and maybe less and less food as the day goes on. You don't want to be eating before bed. That's going to mess up your leptin signaling as well. Now for tips on how to reverse leptin resistance, please check out my video, 5 leptin resistance tips. I'll see you there.